Well, welcome, friends. It's been a while. I mean, my goodness. We've been here in Scottsdale for about a week. I've had quite the week at work, and I just have not found time to fly, which is not good, not acceptable. But we're here in Scottsdale. It's Saturday, June 26th, 2021, and we are headed back to Eagle County. We are headed back to Vail, Colorado to officially finish, our around the world trip, which started at Eagle County, I don't know, 4 weeks ago, and headed east. We saw everything. We went to Teterboro. We went to Iceland. We went to Norway. We went to Portugal. We went to France. We went to the Middle East. We went to the Maldives. We went to Bali and Tasmania and Fiji and Hawaii, and you name it. It's been wonderful. But in any event, we're going to get up here on the flight deck, and we are going to begin our flight in this part 1, part 2 video back from whence we came to Vail, Colorado, where it all started.
TAWS system test.
Let's get things rolling here. Get the APU going.
Scottsdale clearance delivery Cessna November 343
Lights.
Bravo Whiskey IFR to Eagle ready to copy.
Cessna November 343 Bravo Whiskey is cleared to Eagle Airport as filed.
PFD settings option 2.
Maintain 12,000 feet. Departure
12,000 they want us at.
0.7 squawk 2711.
12,000 they want us at.
Cessna November 343
Taking off to the southwest. The winds are out of the southwest.
Takeoff runway 21 climb and maintain 12,000.
All right, we got our altitude 12,000.
Departure on
Set
120
VS 3500.
squawk 2711.
Okay, that's done.
Bravo Whiskey read back correct.
Set speed to manual and set 195. We'll contact ground.
Scottsdale ground Cessna
See, we're
November
taking off right here.
343 Bravo
To the
Whiskey
southwest, then a
requesting
big right turn. Let's go ahead and activate. We're not going to need it, but pitot-static heat is on. Outside air temperature is 40 degrees. Not as hot as it was when we landed. It was 45 degrees, but still warm. No doubt about it. Let's release the parking brake because we're about to get pushed back, and we'll start the right engine now that the APU's going. Let's go ahead and deal with nav source. We'll set that at GPS, bearing 1 GPS, and set our speed bugs. VR is going to be, I don't know why it defaults to 120. This plane does not rotate at 120. We'll set it at 149. Kind of fast,
Scottsdale
but
ground Cessna November 343
we're
Bravo
high.
Whiskey
We're
requesting
1,600 feet above ground level, above 1,600 feet MSL, and it's hot. So a lot of density altitude going on there. Do our climb speed at 195, and our VAP into Eagle County airport elevation. To Eagle County is 6547, so it's high altitude. Although it's not hot up there, we're still going to set 148 for our approach speed. All right. Actually, did I set them all on? No, all on. Okay. Right engine is up and running at 62.5. We'll do the left now. We'll do a notch of flaps. Make sure our altimeter is correct. There it is now, 2976. All right. Things look good as we get started here for our part 1, part 2 video. Gonna do the LDA. Always fun.
Scottsdale ground Cessna November
LDA
343
approach into
Bravo
Eagle
Whiskey
County. I'll
requesting
describe that
ready
more
to
when we
taxi
get
IFR.
there. LDA to runway 25.
Cessna November 343 Bravo Whiskey taxi to and hold short at runway 21 via taxiway Bravo Alpha. Contact tower on 119.9 when ready.
Look at that plane. Oh, God. Look how this is so goofy. They want us to go this way. Needless to say, we're not going to do that. It's not a big deal. All right, let's zoom in here on the MFD just so we have a better map of the airfield as we're taxiing. And we confirm our flaps are at 1. Altimeter's correct. Pitot-static heat's on. Altitude selector's good. Speed set. VS set. Let's go. This is the end of the runway that we're taking off from, right here. So we're going to taxi all the way down to the end of the runway to take off to the southwest. Actually, as runway 21, it would more accurately described as west-southwest. Well, maybe not, actually. Probably south-southwest, now that I think about it. 180 is south, 270 is west. Yeah, it's south-southwest. Apologize. Just remain in love with my beautiful 343 Bravo whiskey. It's amazing what $30 million can buy you. Oh, you know what? I just realized we got to turn on our taxi light. There's a tree growing in the taxiway. Look at this. You'd think somebody would trim that. There's another tree. Boy, the mountains look great, huh? Look at that. Wow. I'm going to move a little bit to the right just to avoid these trees, which for whatever reason are in the taxiway or on virtually on near it. There's a van. I actually like this because it gives you some perspective about how big this plane is compared to, you know, a vehicle. Very cool. Anyway, yeah, settings at Ultra. Mountains look fantastic. Really look good. Tree! Okay, I think we dodged it. Alright, we're good. See, here we are. Making our way down to runway 21. I'll use this right here, this visualized simulation, to make sure we stay where we want to stay. This is extremely helpful when you're in low visibility conditions. Make a right turn here. Switch taxiways. Our beautiful 343 Bravo whiskey. This airplane we love so much. Somebody asked me the other day, he said, have you crashed it yet? And I had, God's honest truth, I would not lie to you. I have not crashed it yet. Now granted, I've had a few close calls, but I've not crashed it. I look back on some of these flights, as you know, Walla Walla comes to mind. We landed in Walla Walla back in January in absolute near minimum conditions. And there's been others. We had a close call landing at Reagan National. By saying I haven't crashed it yet, I am in no way suggesting that I haven't had my share of fuck-ups. Trust me, I have. But I have not crashed it. We have always gotten the airplane down on the ground, one way or another, safely. But I will say, look at this. This is a little weird. Little graphical anomalies. I'm guessing Scottsdale is not one of the upgraded airports. Anyway, yeah, I mean, we've had our share of issues, but I have to tell you, by and large, it's gone pretty smooth. Truly, it has. It's, you know, we've had some tailwind landings, and we've had some rough landings, and we've had our gear rolled over the grass a couple of times. You'll forgive me. But all things considered, I think it's gone great. And it's more a testament just to the sim and how well it's working. I'm not going to say what I'm thinking right now because I don't want to jinx myself, but the sim's been very stable. Really very stable. Okay, we're getting ready to take off. We're going to be cruising at 37,000 feet for this 442 nautical mile flight up to Vail, Colorado for an LDA approach to runway 25, where we will officially conclude this around-the-world trip from west to east. Very exciting stuff. All right. Little toe brake there. Stop on the whole bars. And we'll contact, there we go. Contact tower.
Ready for departure runway 21 IF.
Taxi lights off, landing lights on, pulse lights on.
Whiskey altimeter 29.76, wind 209er at 14.
209er at 14.
Takeoff runway 21.
All right, good. Winds are we're taking off runway 21, and winds are out of 209er, so that's great.
Cessna November 343
A little weird that they're announcing the winds in single digits. They usually just say 210 at whatever. But in any event, we're good to go. Let's go. Make sure nobody's coming. Nobody's coming. Look at those mountains. Boy, don't those look fantastic? Wow. So we're taking off from the same runway we landed on last weekend.
Approaching runway 21. Entered runway 21. 8,200 feet remaining.
Okay. Lining up. Okay, here we go, gang. We'll take off and get a stable climb out, then we'll end part 1. All right, friends. Approach course for this runway is... oh. I'm sorry, I'm looking for my... oh, excuse me. It's a 212. We're at 213 right now. So let's roll, okay? What do you guys say? And as you can see, look, the winds are coming right at us. 8 knots. That's great. Let's start our timer. And let's go. There it goes. Okay, here we go. Not a lot of gas on board today. Just one passenger. So, pretty light. Short flight. Let's do it. Let's zoom out on the MFD. And let's engage nav mode, just because we get a big right turn coming as soon as we take off. Sync our heading button. Okay. Now, honestly, here we go. Airspeed's alive. $80 knots. $120. Wait for 149. And there it is. Rotate. Positive rate. Gear up.
Cessna Tree Bravo Whiskey, contact Phoenix departure.
Autopilot's engaged. Auto throttle's engaged.
Going to 120.7 Cessna.
Big right turn.
Whiskey. Phoenix departure.
Nice
Cessna
view.
November 343
Bringing those
Bravo
flaps.
Whiskey is at 2,900 feet, climbing 12,000 feet.
Looks good. Golf courses galore.
November 343 Bravo Whiskey, Phoenix departure altimeter 29.76 continuous planned.
There's the airport we just took off from right here. That looks great. Downtown Scottsdale. That looks fantastic. Wow. I love the mountains. There's a big right turn coming. Or we're not coming. We're in it. All right. Let's go back up front. Got to grab a few screenshots, right? Airspeed's good. 192. AOA stable. Climb out's going well. Going up to 12,000 as you recall. Zoom out a little bit more on the MFD to 15 miles. Those landing lights off. And now, just make sure everything else looks good. There's the desert. Warm. I mean, sort of typically Arizona warm, you know, 106 degrees in Scottsdale on our takeoff. Been a warm week, but fun. Look at those. Oh, I love the mountains. It's just photorealistic, dude. It just looks great. There's the airport right there. We were parked right here. We taxied down, took off, up we came. Man, does this thing fly like a rocket. One more little screenshot. What do you say?
The 3 Bravo Whiskey, contact Albuquerque Center on 125.4.
ABQ 25-4, so 3 whiskey. All right, anyway, gang, we are on our climb out. We're stable. Everybody's happy. We're going to switch over to FLC. We're going to set 2. We're above 10,000 right now, so we're going to set 260.
Climbing 12,000 feet.
And we'll wait for 12,000. But anyway, that's it for now. And thanks for watching part 1. Glad to have you watch it with us. And you'll see us in about, hopefully, 55 minutes.
Contact Albuquerque Center on 132.9.
Thanks for joining us. We'll see you soon.